Hello all. In today's video, we're going to be talking about how to take care of your mental health in a pandemic, how to have peace in a pandemic. Stay tuned. Welcome to the Happiness at 1111 channel, where we are committed to happiness, connectedness, and being you authentically and unapologetically. So in today's Mental Health Motivation Monday video, we're talking about the pandemic and peace. We're talking about really how to go through any major challenging experience and still keep your peace of mind. So on today's video, basically, I try to think about what to say. And a lot of the times, y'all know I have so much to say, but I want to just really talk about two things. If you're in a pandemic, as we are at the time of recording in 2021, or if you're going through something majorly challenging, there are things that you can do to make the situation worse, to make your experience worse, or there are things that you can do to make the situation better or to not feel as good during that situation, right? Those are the choices we have. When you, first of all, realize that you have a choice, that's empowering. That probably is step one, because when we're going through a pandemic, when we're going through something majorly challenging and traumatic, we feel a loss of control. And with that loss of control and feeling like we don't have any power to change anything, that leads to depression, anxiety, and deep negative emotions. And that's not what we want. We want to take care of our mental health, right? So you can do two things. You can focus on the lessons learned in your situation, and you can focus on something positive that happened as a result of that situation. Number two, both of them might be hard. It might be hard to focus on the lessons. It might be hard to find something positive. But I'm telling you, in any situation, there is a lesson and there is a positive result of some sort, even if it's minor, that has happened. Okay, so I'll get into some examples in my life with this pandemic on Let's Talk Tuesday. As I always do on Tuesdays, we talk about examples. But today, let's say generically speaking, okay, with this pandemic, lessons learned. One, if you're not feeling too well, it's going to be hard to even connect with this. But if you are somewhat open-minded, you get what I'm saying. In a pandemic such as this, where there's been a lot of loss, a lot of change beyond just death, a lot of challenges for people, right? We have learned, hopefully, to appreciate life more. It's not this life. We don't want to appreciate the pandemic and all the restrictions and the different challenges that it's brought to us, but life itself that is so precious and constantly changing. Who knew this was coming? You know, I talk about psychic abilities on this channel. I don't hear of anyone who said they knew all of this was coming. None of us knew this was coming. And yet life can change in an instant. And with that being said, there's a lot of temptation to feel negative about that. But just like life can go to the negative in an instant, life can go to the positive in an instant. Blessings and magic and miracles are real. And in this pandemic, the lesson is to appreciate what you have, because it could always be worse. That's the lesson. It could always be worse, okay? Even if you're going through trauma or if you're going through something negative, it could be worse. There is worse happening. Worse could happen. But what you're going to do is manifest what? You're going to manifest better. And you're going to do that by looking at the lessons and, secondly, trying to find something positive. So in a pandemic, a lot of people have lost their jobs, right? But one, you could focus on the fact that, thank goodness, there is some type of unemployment. No, it's not a lot for a lot of people who have higher incomes, but that might give you a lot of time. Time is money, right? And people do not appreciate time as much as they should. You got to have time to make money. So in this pandemic, people have lost a lot: life, jobs, homes, different things. But a lot of people gained time, and a lot of people didn't want that time. But if you can use time to your advantage, you are unstoppable. Time is money. Time is everything. Time is all we have on this planet Earth anyways. And so time could be used and leveraged in a lot of different ways for different people. More time with your family and friends. Well, that, I just put my foot in my mouth. Probably a lot less time with family and friends in a pandemic, but maybe more time if you happen to have a family in the home. More time with your kids, more time with your spouse if you're working from home or if you lost a job. Those are things that a lot of people are taking for granted, and some aren't. Some people are very openly like, wow, this is a pandemic, it's hard, but I've had more time with my family and I really appreciate it. More time to yourself. People don't always want that, but that's powerful. Manifesting what you want, living the life you want, and having good mental health comes from knowing how to spend time with yourself and really appreciate yourself, okay? And that's it. I'm going to wrap it up there. Stay tuned for some more videos of the kiddos and the family. Always stay tuned for those meditative vibes that I send at the very end. I take it seriously. I pray every day for you all to be blessed through those vibes and through our community and our connection to the angelic realm. And remember, it's a channel that is open to all types of beliefs. So you don't got to believe what I believe to be blessed and to also send those vibes right back to me. Thank you so much for watching. This is Happy Nessa. I'm always encouraging you all to be you and be happy. This is your life. And even in a pandemic, you can find and maintain your happiness. Even in a pandemic, you can have peace. In a pandemic, you can make your mental health a priority. We can do it. We can do it. Comment down below with what's helped you in this pandemic when it comes to your mental health and having some form of peace. I shared a couple tips of what helped with me. And then on tomorrow's video on Tuesday, I'm going to give you some more, kind of reiterate basically, but I'm going to give you some examples of my life as well. Thank you for watching. Bye.